ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to COASTER-net Update. We're going to talk about a topic that has been really a hot topic in the last few days. It's the fact that Universal has been filing some patents here for what looks like it might be the next big Harry Potter attraction. These patents hint at possibly moving theaters and sort of retractable theaters that would kind of encase a ride vehicle that is traveling along a track. So it would kind of mix some elements from Forbidden Journey with the movable dome screens, but also have some elements of the Gringotts attraction where you actually have a moving motion base on a track, much like a roller coaster. So these patents, these patent images that we see here in the article, kind of seem to mix both of them together. And Andy, this goes along with the rumor that possibly the Dragon Challenge roller coaster may be removed in the coming years to make way for a major Harry Potter expansion that might include an attraction using technology similar to what is on these patents. So what are your thoughts on possibly Dragon Challenge being removed and then also a brand new Harry Potter attraction that kind of mixes elements of Forbidden Journey and Gringotts together?
Well, to be honest, Danny, I'm not really thrilled about the idea of losing the Dragon Challenge ride. I think those two inverts are still, within my top 30 roller coasters. I love. I'm one of the few who I think I like Hungarian Horntail more than the Chinese Fireball. But still, both of them are within my top 30 for roller coasters. So to lose those without the prospect of them moving somewhere else, like we're talking about completely removing them, that does not sound appealing to me at all. I know a lot of people were upset, after they stopped dueling because of all the issues that they had. Now they have, the metal detectors as you walk through them, so it's a hassle. Mm-hmm. Traditionally, they don't have super long lines on them, even when it is a busy day. There's a lot of issues there that I understand with that, and Universal's all about having people go through the lines and ride the rides. So a new Harry Potter ride would definitely be big, considering how popular Forbidden Journey is, how popular Gringotts is, and this new concept looks pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. They're talking about possibly doing a Flu network. That, if anyone knows, the Flu network is one mode of transportation in the Harry Potter universe. And a lot of these drawings on here kind of remind me of different aspects from the Harry Potter universe. One in particular reminds me of the courtroom within the Ministry of Magic. And then being able to float out of that and move around, and each car almost takes its own path on this ride, it kind of seems. It's a really cool ride idea, maybe within the realm of what Universal has done elsewhere with their 3D rides, especially with Forbidden Journey and Gringotts, much of the same. I don't know if this is different enough for me to justify it taking over a high-quality ride like Dragon Challenge, but sometimes the people speak, and if people aren't riding Dragon Challenge, hopefully it finds a new life somewhere else. That's the only thing I can hope for.
Yeah, I mean, as a roller coaster enthusiast, I think I would be very upset to lose Dragon Challenge because those two rides are two of my favorite inverted roller coasters. I think they are two of the more intense ones. They're two of the more reliable ones, obviously, and they're two of the smoother ones. I mean, there are some that have gotten rough over the years. The last time I was down at Universal a little over a year ago, those things were butter smooth and they were intense. They like those two rides more than just about any other invert. Give me what I like to call the Jello legs. You get that vibrating feeling in your legs just from the intense G's, and I think Fire Dragon in particular gives them really good in the back seat. But so from a coaster enthusiast standpoint, I don't want to lose those rides because those are two of my favorite rides, and if we do, I certainly hope that they go elsewhere. I have a hard time believing that they would just be scrapped. But knowing what happened to the Incredible Hulk and the fact that they had to completely rebuild it.
Yeah.
If they get to that point with the Dragons, I can see where maybe they say, hey, we're not going to spend all this money to redo this ride that we just kind of shoehorned into the Wizarding World. I mean, we kind of had to put a big wall up to block it off to kind of satisfy J.K. Rowling to keep it, away and keep it blocked from view, whereas when it was still the Lost Continent, you had all these beautiful views of the rides and the interaction points on the rides, and now you have to kind of be in that ride area. So I can understand why, from a business standpoint, they would remove the rides to put in a Harry Potter themed ride that would probably be more popular and have a longer line, especially with the Harry Potter, fans, and it would also, rather than putting a lot of money towards rebuilding or refurbishing these two, let's face it, very expensive roller coasters, these B&M roller coasters, very expensive, why not put that, $30, $40, $50 million that you would take to rebuild two of these rides and put it towards another attraction. So it makes more sense than that area. So from a business standpoint, I can understand the discussion. I hope that we don't lose the roller coasters. I would rather see, I'm sure this potential Harry Potter attraction would be amazing. I mean, a lot of the Harry Potter stuff has been fantastic. That being said, if we do get something new Harry Potter, I hope it's not at the complete expense of the Dragon Trail and roller coaster. Now, if they move together somewhere else, who knows where that might be, then maybe it's a little bit easier to swallow. But I just don't know. I just don't know. And as far as the ride technology goes, it looks interesting, but I don't. It doesn't look so completely different from what we've seen already that it gets me too excited. The Gringotts idea had me very excited because you had a roller coaster. There was also a simulator, and that kind of came in below expectations for me because it was sold as Revenge of the Mummy with Harry Potter theming, and I thought in terms of a roller coaster and a thrill ride, it didn't meet that expectation for me. So we'll see where this goes, but I'm going to kind of reserve judgment for now because it doesn't completely excite me just yet.
Yeah, I don't like the movement of Universal in general towards having a lot of these same style rides that we've seen a lot of criticism.
Well, it looks like it would be more screens.
Yeah, and
which is something we talk about for a long time, that we don't like that every new ride is mostly screens, and it looks like this would be more of the same.
Yeah, and that's not a good way to go for the park because the stories are one thing, but you want a different ride experience too at the end of the day. And sometimes you wonder if you're actually getting that here. So we'll keep an eye on this one as well to see where this one goes, if anywhere. But as always, thank you for joining us here on COASTER-net Update. Right on, Ride Warriors.
See you next time, folks.